Hey guys, I want you today to see an interview I did with John. John's a young man that God called from the street. He was a street boy. Calling from the street transformed his life and now has called him to work with street boys. John's been working with street boys for 8 years. We came to work with John about 3.5 years ago. It's amazing to see how God is working through John to reach these boys. So we want you to be praying for John, pray for his family, and praying for the work that God is doing through him.
Hi guys, my name is John Kongo, and born again. I love Jesus, and I love the work that we are doing here with Tyler. I work with the street boys. I started it 2009 after I received Christ. I was a street boy, and God called me to reach more of the street boys with His gospel. And I'm glad with the program that we are doing of discipleship. It's really transforming the lives of the boys, and I'm inspired by what God has already done in my life. There's a testimony of how He has transformed me. I'm married, I have one wife, and have a daughter, and I know God can work in the lives of these boys as He did mine.
So John, what are some of your favorite things about this program?
My favorite part is being out there in the street with the boys and having them giving me their time and sharing with them. That's when I feel complete, because I never had people coming who showed us the love of Christ. So when I'm out there with them in the street, and also when we are doing the discipleship.
So John, where do you see this ministry going? What is the vision? What really excites you about where we're going in this ministry?
It's what excites me is that we don't see just a ministry but a movement. God working in the streets, bringing revival in the church through the street ministry. I see us being a church, though we may not have a facility, but I see us being a church that will transform how people view street families in Kenya. I see us moving from Nairobi to other parts of the country, and also going to other parts of the Africa. That's what is driving me. Yeah.
That's an awesome answer. Actually, that inspires me. So
Yeah,
that's a great answer.
excites me.
What are some things that some people can be praying for you, for the ministry, and for your family?
I would love you guys to pray for my family, and also pray for the ministry, that God will continue to move and work, because this community of the street boys, it's a community that is separated, like put aside by the society. They are viewed as nothing. They are not recognized even by the churches. So we love you to pray for them, and pray that this program will not be just a program for transition from street to normal life, but also a discipleship program where they will be responsible disciples of Christ, so that they can go out and disciple others. That's our vision, that's our desire.
That was truly inspiring, and that's who John is. John is a life transformed, and John is just one of many street boys that God has transformed and is going to use in mighty ways to reach this country and reach the world for Him. Doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter if you're in Africa or if you're in the USA. God can use you to reach these boys and reach children for Him. So pray about how God might use you. Pray for us. Pray for the ministry, the staff, the boys, and what God is doing here.